What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So today what I noticed is that, did you know that there are Nintendo Switch ports that will be ported on the Nintendo Switch 2? So let's talk about it. Now, in my recent video, I talked about that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be ported on the Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th. That's when the Nintendo Switch 2 will be released. So, we have Super Mario Party Jamboree and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. They're going to be ported on the Nintendo Switch 2, and they're going to add in some DLC. We finally have a Mario Party DLC, though, because I know this has been a while since we haven't had a Mario Party DLC, but I know this is the first time they did this, though. So, as I can tell, Super Mario Party Jamboree has a DLC called Jamboree TV. And it's a video game, though, for the Switch 2. And also we have Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC for the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, Nintendo's been putting on a lot of DLCs for the Nintendo Switch 2. I know they did the Breath of the Wild DLC, though. Haven't gotten it yet, though. The same with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, though. And I have the Mario Kart Deluxe DLC. But there is a Splatoon 2 DLC and the Splatoon 3 DLC as well, though. I don't know, because I don't see a Splatoon 1 DLC since it came out on the Wii U like 10 years ago already, though. So, with Nintendo's new console, the Nintendo Switch 2, I wonder if there's going to be a new Super Smash Bros. Game with a new Super Smash Bros. DLC. I mean, we have Kirby Air Riders coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, there should be some games with DLC, though, because I literally want to see some games coming with DLC. So far, Nintendo's been working on some of the Nintendo Switch 2 games, and if Splatoon 4 comes out, they should announce a Splatoon 4 DLC. That's what they should work on, too. A Splatoon 4 DLC when Splatoon 4 comes out for the Nintendo Switch 2, because we've had Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 DLC, though. I mean, since Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was announced and came out, it is kind of interesting. They started to announce the DLC first, though. Since they have announced the DLC, which was kind of cool, and then after 3 years later, from 2018 to 2021, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had stopped receiving content updates since we've had the last DLC fighter. I want the first DLC fighter to come to the new Super Smash Bros. Game. That would be Waluigi. And because last time we've had Sora as a DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think Sora was from Kingdom Hearts, though. But let me know, what do you guys think? A new Super Smash Bros. Game will work for the Nintendo Switch 2, a new Super Smash Bros. Game? Let me know in the comments below if a new Super Smash Bros. Game will do. And plus, let me know what DLC you guys are going to get for the Nintendo Switch 2 when the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Super Mario Party Jamboree, plus Jamboree TV, and the Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC. Let me know which DLC you guys are going to get in the comments below. And plus, they're Nintendo Switch 2 editions. The same with Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and need to think, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond and Pokemon Legends ZA. I mean, both of these games will be releasing on the Nintendo Switch and on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, I think Nintendo would actually work on some games that we need to see for the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, they worked on GameCube Nintendo Switch Online, and I think they're going to release it in June 5th, 2025 when the Switch 2 comes out, because I noticed that we're going to have Zelda Wind Waker on the Nintendo GameCube Nintendo Switch Online, which is pretty exciting to see, though, because we finally got back Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I mean, we couldn't get it on the Nintendo Switch, though, so I think they could get it on Nintendo GameCube and Nintendo Switch Online, which did work. I mean, the only Zelda remake we got for the Switch 2 was Zelda Breath of the Wild and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Now, this is the first time Nintendo ported a new game for the Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This was one of the best Zelda games ever made, and it was released 2 years ago, so they decided to release it again for the Nintendo Switch 2. And when they ported it on the Nintendo Switch, it's called a re-release. And that's what Nintendo does to port it on the Nintendo Switch 2. But pretty much though, I think we're getting all the DLCs that we might see for any game that's on a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So, I think this will wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!